Jack Pearce in lane 2 and Emilio Valle in lane 8. At long last, Pearce came out pretty well. Valle and Tulloch in the two outside lanes are going strongly. So's the Finn in lane 4. Pearce and Valle, the two leaders. Valle and Pearce. Pearce just shading Valle and comes through and wins in 13:48. Not quick.
And here they are again. Tulloch in lane 7 was actually added to the British team when Colin Jackson, the world record holder, withdrew from this competition. Valle's a very good quality hurdler as well. He's been up the top for a number of years. Has a personal best of 13:19, so he'll mix it with the others once he gets into the further rounds.
And the result, the top 4 going through automatically. Pearce, Valle, Tulloch, Kilonen, American Kuyp. Human record's been rewritten a couple of times this year. Vander Kuyp away well. Schwarthoff normally slow early, 2 from the left, so strong at the end. Philibert. Vander Kuyp going pretty well at halfway, right up there with Philibert and Schwarthoff. Could be on for a reasonable time here, Kyle. They hit it. Good run, Vander Kuyp. Schwarthoff and Vander Kuyp together, and then Philibert. And the view from the little Wes cam, and we see Schwarthoff so tall out in lane 7. Philibert and Vander Kuyp right up there. And the fact that he's been able to take Philibert's scalp is an important one where we're looking for positions into semi-finals and maybe even a final.
Very happy with that. That felt like my best run ever. I think I ran the winner was 45. My best is 45, and I was just on him, so I'm really happy.
So this good for the second round?
Yeah, I just got rid of all the nerves then, and now I'm fired up. I'm going to go hard. Good luck. Looking forward to it.
100ths of a second off, and he's trimmed up, and he is in good shape this year, Kyle.
First 4 to go through to the semi-finals. Kingdom so slow, wasn't he, in the first round? Out of the blocks.
Let's see if he gets any more serious about this one. Really, he should be winning this second round quarter-final very, very easily.
There's Clarico of France, Vander Kuyp, the Australian, 3 from the left. He's just outside his national Australian record, 13:29. Vander Kuyp has run the greatest race of his life. 3 from the left.
Start. He's come out and he's over the first hurdle first. And as we've said in previous hurdle races, it's so often an indication. To beat somebody of Kingdom's standard, he's a double Olympic gold medalist. And there's the fall. It was Gerler from Germany.
Well, what a run for Kyle Vander Kuyp. His Australian record is 13:45. Look at the fall of Gerler. Ericsson's also gone. Kingdom, former world record holders in the middle. Foster of Jamaica. Vander Kuyp's keeping his form. He's really going for it. Kingdom's going to challenge him.
Great concentration by Kyle here, because he knows that Kingdom is so strong. And you have a look, he has got the white tape again on his wrist, as does Kingdom, but it seems to have moved a bit faster on Kyle's wrist this time. That's fantastic. He's broken that national record by nearly 0.2 of a second. He'll be stoked.
Well, I'm aiming for that final, so it's good to do that today, but I've got another 2 races tomorrow, so just go back and think of that just as a race. It's great to get a scalp with Roger Kingdom. He's my big-time idol. I don't think he got a good start, so I think I was up there and I could hear him coming home, so I just kept pushing harder and harder.
Vander Kuyp into the He ran a national record in the quarterfinal, drawn lane 6. Top 4 to qualify. Pierce, Johnson, 2 Americans. Kováč has been in good form this year. Valle, a perennial finalist in lane 1.
And in lane 6, Vander Kuyp, a national record yesterday, but he has to finish in the top 4 to get through, and really the race is going to be between 5, so someone's going to miss out.
Well, he ran the race of his life yesterday. This is arguably the biggest race of his life so far, Vander Kuyp. He made it through to the semis in Stuttgart. He's sharper here.
He's shown us that in his second round. He's in the best shape of his life.
3 from the left. Slick as yesterday, but he made it through, and he's happy about it too.
Kyle got a fantastic start. Again, he's up there over the start. It's so important in hurdling. Under pressure with Pierce on his inside. And Valle's run incredibly well in lane 1. He's a good quality athlete, always puts in a solid performance. And Kyle coming through, he has a great dip too. And that's his first final in the senior level at the World Championships.
Great view here, Johnson, a much better start today. Vander Kuyp right there, Valle over to the right of screen. Pierce always struggling a bit to get on turns with Johnson.
And this is where Kováč, the person we thought may be threatening to Kyle, has dropped back. And Johnson had a pretty clean race for him. He can tend to hit quite a few hurdles and has made some big mistakes under pressure, so perhaps he could be suspect in the final. And through for first looks like Johnson, then Valle.
A lot of nerves in that one, a lot of work to do, and it was good. Got through that. Not sure what the time was, but it was good to get through. Yeah, I've got not too long to go and I'm in the final, so a bit fired up for that.
And the result, look at that, Vander Kuyp, 13.36. His Australian record going into this meet was 13.45. He's putting together a most impressive series. So Johnson, Pierce, the 2 Americans, Valle and Vander Kuyp are through to the final. On the block, second semi-final, Tony Jarrett lane 3, Roger Kingdom 4, Florian Schwarthoff in 5. Favourite for the final, and Schwarthoff has come a cropper at halfway.
Come into Colin Jackson's limelight and have a look at that. One of the favourites for the final, Schwarthoff. He's a very tall man and under pressure has to cut his stride an awful lot so that he doesn't get too close to the hurdles, but obviously on that occasion he did.
Jarrett led Kingdom into the first, getting away from him in the second. Now watch Schwarthoff and see where he gets into trouble. He's given that a whack, he's in trouble here, can hardly stand up, he's gone. And now Kingdom's trying to run Jarrett down. Here's the result of the second semi-final. Jarrett, Kingdom, Battle and Philibert getting through. Personal best for the Cuban. Kingdom same time as Vander Kuyp. 3 Americans and Vander Kuyp of Australia. Let's go to the final. Here's the lineup for the final of the 110-metre hurdles. Vander Kuyp from lane number 1. Tony Jarrett, Roger Kingdom, Jack Pierce, Alan Johnson. On pedigree and past performances are the favourites.
There's Vander Kuyp. He's had a magnificent series here. National record in his heat. His second fastest time, and also broke the previous national record in his semi-final. First time in a world final other than the World Junior Championships.
Battle of Cuba 2, then Jarrett, who crosses himself in 3. Kingdom, the first of 3 Americans in 4. Then Pierce, then Johnson. Valle, the second Cuban. Philibert of France. And Jane, it's been since 1952. It's the last time we had an Australian in a final of such standing. We had 2 Australians in the Helsinki final in 52, and Vander Kuyp's here in 95.
43 years fastest ever times in these series.
Here's Jarrett, 1 break against him, start critical.
The world 60-metre indoor champion, and now the world champion at the 110-metre hurdles. He burst onto the scene really this year. There wasn't too much known about him last year. And he's burst here with a huge one.
In fact, his time has been improved to 13 seconds flat, so he's in rare company. Vander Kuyp's run a terrific race over in lane number 1.
He deserves to be proud of his achievements here. He's run 13.29, 13.36, and came into this meet with a personal best of 13.45 and a season's best of 13.47.
Johnson first, Jarrett second, Kingdom third, Vander Kuyp fifth by the look of it.
You know, exceeded all my expectations. It was a bonus to make the final. To come fifth, to beat a couple of big guys, run 13.30. It's just off what I did yesterday, so I'm in shape, and I feel like I've finally arrived in international hurdling.
What a fantastic year he's had. 2 really good races under pressure. Ran a world indoor record earlier too.
And the result for Vander Kuyp, Johnson, Jarrett and Kingdom, 1, 2, 3. What great names they are, with Pierce fourth and Vander Kuyp missing his Australian record by 1/100th of a second.
And a very big tick to Kyle Vander Kuyp. He's done a great job. The 4 fastest times ever by an Australian.